And I say this to everyone all the time. I just feel that in so many industries where we have placed a strong abundance onto the system, the the machinery behind the system that created the job, I feel that there's a lot of soul that's been lacking, a lot of spirit. I mean, spirit is still there. As long as clients have money, there's always going to be spirit. There's always going to be a motivation for people to get up and go to work. But essentially, what's missing now is soul. There aren't. There's less emphasis on human interaction and more reliance, in fact, an over reliance. In fact, a strong dependence on technology with the chat GPTs, the AIs, and all that stuff, Microsoft Teams or Google Meet or whatever, this platform here that we're talking through. There's just so much overabundance on that. How about just doubling it back and acting like a human being, being a human being, so I can sit in front of you as a person, and you and I can get to know each other as human beings, as so that I can know whether I can actually work with you as a person. And if I don't like you, that's absolutely fine. I go my way, you go yours. That's all good. So, I say this to people all the time. If you want to thrive in any industry, I mean, take it from me. I've been in this whole corporate thing since I left school. You have to keep your integrity at all times. Keep your self-respect at all times. Be yourself at all times, but learn to be tactful as to how you manage upwards as well as downwards. How you speak to clients. How do you speak to clients who think they're right, but they're wrong, because after all, they hired you to do the job. They hired you because of your technical capabilities and expertise. So how do you tell a client that they're wrong? So there's ways that you can kind of communicate that. So how do you do it? Well, you learn that through experience, but you have to be tactful and you have to be good with your vocabulary and present yourself in a way where your English or whatever language that you're speaking in is clear enough for people to understand. You see, having a side endeavor, or what's now been called a side hustle. I don't like using that term, a side hustle. I like to, especially when you're in your 20s, I think having something on the side as well as your full-time work is excellent. I think it's wonderful. I think it's brilliant to have. But you have to, what that will teach you, what it will force you to learn, is to be good at time management. And that's key.